So that's kind of my point today is, I guess the assignment was to take a stand on something. And my stand would be to be open-minded, to explore the options, to believe that we're all worth it, that we can recover, that it's time to do something different. The triggers, the access, the world is changing faster than we can probably keep up. And we have to combat that somehow. And there's many, many amazing people out there fighting the fight. And I want to just take a moment to extend some gratitude to them because everybody has their role. You know, it's not my destiny to become a counselor. And I don't even know if I ever shared this on the show, but when I was in college, I applied for this thing called the DARC program. It was drug and alcohol rehabilitation counselor, something like that. Drug and I, I don't even remember what it stands for, but they wouldn't pick me for the program because I didn't have experience with the addiction. Little did they know how that would turn out. Um, but it wasn't my destiny. Like, I want to help people with addiction and recovery and families and stuff. But my way of doing that is not the same as a counselor or a therapist, or the same as someone who owns a rehab facility, or someone who chairs a GA meeting, or the Scientologists in Florida that are, like that's not my calling. My calling is to share with you all these different ways. I believe every single person can recover. Can you believe that? I don't think I don't think everybody else would believe that. I don't think that the people who are in the throes of it would ever believe that because they're in the throes of it and they don't know. And they don't know their value and they don't know what it looks like on the other side in a lot of cases, and that it's worth it. It's worth fighting the fight and getting to the other side. I mean, the other options are jail, death, psych ward. I mean, what does that look like, right? Those don't sound like options to me. So I think it's worth trying the different things. And I have to, who just popped in my head is Paul from Recovery Elevator. Um, he's another one of those who I would call a mentor, just like Justin from Blue October. Those are some of my recovery mentors. And what Paul has taught me is, especially on his retreats, well, one thing, travel's part of recovery and community. And he's always talking about uh, the opposite of addiction is connection. But we go on these retreats and I've learned breath work. I've learned how music integrates. I've drank cacao. Um, I've gone to mindfulness training. I've gone to meetings in his community, like all these different things. It's not just one thing. And it's unfortunately, or fortunately, I think it's fortunately, but um, yes, it's one day at a time, one moment at a time, 1 hour at a time, but it's also a forever thing. But here's the thing, it's not forever a struggle to stay away from the addiction. It's forever an opportunity to live a quality life and continue to learn and grow and flourish and enjoy life and not just be on the hamster wheel and not just be um, in the dark places. You don't have to. It's choice. I guess that's the message. Choices. We all have choices. And I think that choices and open mindedness are the secret to everybody recovering.